Good morning, happy Saturday. I'm Brianna, for those of you who do not know me. Today we'll focus on grounding the energy, slowing down, shifting our nervous system into a more parasympathetic state of being. Um, a lot has been thrown at us last year, this year, so it might continue to happen. So we just need to ground down and be prepared for whatever comes our way. So go ahead, we'll start laying on our back, feeling the earth. So go ahead and lay on down. And I'll give you the option. You can take the feet and extend them straight out in front of you. So just a regular Shavasana. Or if you want a little hip opener this morning, you can bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall open. So a couple options. And just allow the palms to spin up to the sky. And before you begin, see if you can snuggle the shoulder blades down the back just a little bit and lengthen the tailbone forward. Good, and let the palms spin up. If you're comfortable, go ahead and close the eyes. So starting to ground down, take a little body scan. So in your mind's eye, just start to scan the body. If there's any area of tension, see if you can just work it out. Maybe take this time to fidget just a little bit. Let certain muscles start to soften where they need to soften. And just soak up Mother Earth if you're out here in the park on the grass. You're on your floor at home, just let the earth, the ground beneath you start to support you. So just feeling every part of the body, making contact with the ground. And if you haven't already, you could start to slowly wake up the breath. So just breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. So just finding this nice little rhythm to the breath. And there's a grounding technique that helps ground the breath, ground the energy down. It's called Apana Vayu. So it's just basically we guide the direction down, and we visualize the breath drawing down the spine. So I'll guide you through it. So stay with this breathing, and on your next inhalation, just in your mind's eye, see if you can inhale, draw the breath down through the crown of the head. Bring it down right to your navel center. And then on your exhale, see if you can, from your navel, exhale the breath, push it down through the hips, down the legs, and even off your mat. So again, inhale, draw the breath down the crown of the head towards the navel. Exhale, press the breath all the way down. So just bringing the breath down the spine. Again, inhaling through the crown of the head. Bring the breath down. Exhale, press it all the way out. And just keep this going for another 3 cycles. Inhaling from the crown of the head, imagining that breath go down the spine. As you exhale, press it all the way out. Good. So keeping this Apana Vayu technique, energy drawing down, grounding into the earth. And we'll go ahead and start moving. Softly blink the eyes open. If you're in a Supta Baddha Konasana, you can grab underneath the knees and help the knees up to center. Go ahead and hug both knees into the chest. One hand to each shin, and just do little rocks with the lower back. Maybe little circles on the sky or the ceiling with the kneecaps. And go ahead, take the circles the other direction. Good, come on, just back to center. Both feet flat on the mat. Extend the right leg straight up to the sky. Interlace the hand behind the back of the hamstring. Draw that right leg into the chest. Good, so keep reaching that leg. If you want to work the knee, maybe to bend and straighten, just if you need to wake up that hamstring this morning. There's a little energetic action with the right hip kind of drawing a little forward so we level out the lower back. Then keep that right hip drawing forward just a little bit. Extend the left leg straight out and really reach through that left heel. So the heel will drop on the mat. And then go ahead and find some stillness with that right leg. Pull that right leg into the chest. If you're more open in your hamstring, maybe you can climb the hand up the top of the thigh or the calf, maybe catch hold of the ankle or the big toe. One more breath. Good. Slowly, we'll take that leg, drop it open to the right. You can take the left hand and let it slide down the left thigh. So using it as like a little counterweight, and it's really tempting for that left hip to lift up. So only take the body as far as that left hip will go without it lifting up. So the leg might not go very far. And again, you could grab the inner thigh. Maybe you can catch hold of the big toe. 3 deep breaths here. Good. Keep a nice line of energy from that left leg. And then inhale, bring the leg all the way back to center. And then we'll take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh or the shin. Right arm out to the side. We'll take a twist. Drop the leg all the way over to the left. Reach a little more through the right hand. That right hand will spin up towards the sky. Good. Deep breath in. Maybe this is a mouth exhalation. Let it go. Good. Inhale the leg all the way back to center. We'll keep that right leg in the sky. Reach the arms straight up to the sky. Inhale, we'll lift the shoulder blades like you're going to touch the ceiling of the sky. Keep reaching. Not so much forward, straight up. Exhale, lower it down. Again, inhale, take it straight up. Keep lifting the shoulders. Exhale, lower down. Straight up. Inhale. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Stay lifted in the shoulders. We'll drop the right heel down. Inhale, right leg all the way up. 4 more times. Lower that right heel down. Let it hover. Don't let it touch. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, take it up. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straight up. Reach a little higher. And then set everything down. Bend that knee. Hug the knee into the chest. And then we'll go ahead, switch it up. Right foot will come down on the mat to bend for now. Left leg to the sky. Interlace the hand behind the back of that left thigh. Maybe climb the hand up a little higher. And if you want to wake up the hamstring, maybe bend and straighten the leg. Good. Little energetic action with the left hip crease pulling forward just a little bit. And then when you're ready, go ahead and extend the right foot out, flex the right toes, the right heel will drop down on the mat. Good. And then easy, right hand slides down the right side, drop the leg all the way over to the right. To the left, I'm sorry. Take it over to the left. Right hip stays heavy. So just weigh that right hip down and keep a nice line of energy with that right leg. Good. Inhale the leg all the way back to center. We'll take a twist. Right hand to the outside of the left leg or shin. Left arm out to the side. Cut the leg across the body, twist. And reach a lot through that left hand. Relaxing the left shoulder down. 2 more breaths. Good. Inhale the legs all the way to center. Keep that left leg towards the sky. Inhale, reach the arms straight up to the sky. Good. And then we'll lift the shoulders. Go straight up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, crunch it up. Exhale, take it down. Nice and slow. Inhale, lift straight up. Getting into the deepest layer of the core. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, lower. Lift it up one more time. Keep the shoulder blades lifted off the mat. Drop the left heel down and let it hover it. Inhale, left leg to sky. Nice. Exhale, lower. Keep the shoulder blades lifted. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Lift the leg all the way up to the sky. Reach a little higher. And then exhale, set everything down. Left knee into the chest. And then both knees into the chest. Happy baby. Grab the outer edges of the feet or behind the knees. Tailbone pressing down. Good. Shoulder blades are on the mat. Yeah, maybe it feels good. Rock side to side. Grab the back of the thighs. Bring the knees together. Rock and roll. Head to tail. Just forward and back. And then once you get enough momentum, come up to a tabletop position. A few rounds of cat-cow on your own time. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Keeping the shoulders right above the wrists. Good. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, round it in. And we want to keep the lower belly drawing in and up just a little bit. It's really tempting to let the lower belly kind of plop out, especially when we're coming into cow stretch. So a little hug of that navel back. All right, come back to a neutral spine. Navel's hugging in just a little bit. Walk the hands about a couple inches in front of you. Curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Good. Go ahead and put a bend in both knees. Lift the hips a little higher toward the sky. We'll stay in down dog, and then any amount, start to straighten the legs and descend the heels down. So we'll find some stillness. Feet about hips distance. Good. Gazing right between the feet. And feel every single knuckle in the hand press down. And I want you to feel the outer arms really wrap in towards the ears, almost as if they're hugging towards the bone. Good. Chest is sinking down as the hips move straight back. Right leg to the sky. Lift it up. Keep the toes pointing down. Good. We'll rock forward into a three-legged plank. So three-legged plank, and then knee to chest, round the back. Press into the hands, and then inhale, three-legged dog. Reach that right leg all the way back, and then set it on down. Back to down dog, other side, left leg straight up. Rock forward into a three-legged plank. Hold it here. Round the back, knee to chest, round it in. Press the floor away. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg, lift it up. And then set everything down. Nice. Walk the hands back to the feet. Little bend in the knees. Forward fold. Let it go. Let the neck hang. Hold on to elbows. Give yourself little sways back and forth. Any neck tension, let that go. Good. Release the hands. Bring the hands to the hips, elbows in, leading with the chest. Rise all the way up. Ooh, step to the front of the mat. You can keep the feet hips distance if you have anything going on in the lower back today, or bring the toes together, a little bit of space between the heels. We'll find Tadasana. So palms face forward. Lift up all 10 toes and spread the toes. Look down at the toes. See if you can see the mat in between each toe. All right, so all four corners of the feet are rooting. Legs are really active. Outer hips are firming in. Chest is lifting. Nice. Keeping this presence. Feel free to close the eyes for just a second. You want to set an intention for today, for this week, this hour. Now's a good time. So where in your life do you need to soften, ground down? Once you're ready with that intention, nice deep breath in. Exhale, open the eyes, and then inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Let's do some sun salutations. Maybe the palms touch, look up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold all the way down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to ankles, shins, or right in line with the toes, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step back, plank pose. We'll hold plank for 5 breaths. Heels press back, breastbone pulls forward. Little hug of that navel. Good. Feel free to use the knees. Shift forward over the wrists. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly in the count of 5. 4, 3, you're at chaturanga. Elbows stay in. 2 and 1, you're on down. You're on your belly. Untuck the toes. Slide the hands back just a little bit. Low cobra. Inhale, lift just the chest. Exhale, fold back down. Good. Inhale, one more low cobra. Lift just the chest. Exhale, lower on down. Stay with low cobra. If you want to take it up dog, inhale, lift the chest, straighten the arms, press into the feet, lift the thighs. Good. Put a little bend in the elbows. Roll the shoulders back. Good. Keep pressing into the thighs, lifting them high. One more breath. Nice. Using your core, downward facing dog. Good. Steady the breath out. We'll put it all together, breath by breath. Come up onto the tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward, step or lightly float to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Come on up, long spine, touch the sides of the room, look up, seal it. Exhale, hands to heart. On the breath this time, inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, plant the palms, step, or if you're jumping, lightly float back, land down in chaturanga. Halfway down chaturanga or to your belly. Inhale through cobra or upward facing dog, shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful, everyone. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Come up onto the tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward, step or lightly float. Inhale, right away, halfway lift. Exhale, fold on down. Inhale, come all the way up. Maybe find a little back bend at the top and then head all the way down. Last time, Uttanasana fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha. Exhale, plant the palms, step or lightly float back. Halfway down, chaturanga or to your belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Right leg to the sky, lift it up, toes point down. We'll rock forward again into a 3-legged plank. Knee to chest, round the back. And then take it back. 3-legged dog, reach that right leg back. And then step the foot all the way to the front of the mat. Come up into a high lunge. If you need a little space in the hips, maybe heel toe that right foot over an inch or two. And then when you're ready, come on up. Good. Little bend in that back knee so we can get the torso upright and get that knee right over the ankle. Any amount, you can keep that knee right over the ankle, lower belly in, and then any amount, start to straighten that left thigh. Good. Staying low in that front knee. Can we lift the back ribs? Lift the chest. Keep breathing. Interlace the hands behind the back. Palms right at your tailbone. Roll the shoulders back. And then maybe start to straighten the arms. Good. Not an easy pose. 2 more breaths. Release the hands. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, twist it out, left palm down, right arm up. Keep the right hip pinning in, like to jet out sometimes. Turn the palm, lengthen it over the ear. And then all the way back down to the mat, step back, plank pose. Feel free to take a vinyasa or skip it. Go straight to down dog. If you need a child pose at any time, you guys know what to do. All right, when you're ready, left leg to the sky, lift it up. Keep the toes dropping down. Square off the hip. Rock forward into a three-legged plank. Beautiful. Exhale, knee to chest, round the back. Inhale, take it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot, step it to the front of the mat. Maybe heel toe that left foot over to the left. High lunge, crescent pose. Come up when you're ready. Little bend in that right knee. See if we can lift the front of the hips. And then any amount, keep the front of the hips lifting. You can start to straighten that back leg any amount. Or you can keep a little bend in it if you need. All right, go back to the earth. What's touching the ground? Drive the left heel down. That's our anchor, that left heel driving down. You're on the ball of the back toes. See if we can climb up a little more through the side ribs. And then take the hands behind the back. Funky way, other thumb on top. Roll the shoulders back, and then any amount, start to straighten the arms. Or they could stay bent as well. Just hug the arms together, whatever you are. And then if you want to lift the gaze just a little bit, keep the chin in slightly. And release the hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Twist it out. Right palm down, left palm up. Keep the left hip drawing back. Turn the palm, lengthen it over the ear. And then all the way back down to the mat. Step forward on this one. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands right next to the ankles. Bend the knees. Lift the chest. Put a little more weight into the heels, so sit on down low. And when you're ready, inhale, lift the arms, chair pose. Fierce pose. I never feel very fierce in this pose. So feel the shin bones shift back. And see if we can create a little more space between the front of the hips and the thigh. Good. Keep breathing. Chest is lifting. Good. Take the hands alongside the hips. Stay low in your chair. Shoulder heads drawn straight back. Upper arm bones squeezing together like you have skis in your hand. Ready to take off. Nice. Inhale, arms up. Stay low for just one more breath. Inhale, straighten everything out. Hands to heart. Good. Root into the feet, arms rise. Clear the energy. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step or lightly float. Move through a vinyasa or skip it. Good. Go ahead and join the feet together. Right leg to the sky. Lift it up. Turn the toes to the right. Roll that hip open, heel to bum. And see if we can hug the left hip crease back just a little bit, keeping the shoulder girdle square. And then straighten out the right leg, square off the hips, knee to chest, step forward. Back heel spins down. We'll bring the right forearm to the right thigh. Use the left hand to spin the rib cage, and then left arm up. So right forearm to thigh, left arm all the way up. Modified side angle. Turn the palm, lengthen it over the ear. Good. So nice lines of energy from the blade of the back foot to the shoulder, or to the hip, shoulder all the way out the hand. Good. Keeping that knee low. Feel the right hip wrap under a little more. Left rib cage spinning back. 2 more breaths. Longer holds today, building a lot of strength, grounding down. Good, everyone look down, press into the feet, warrior 2, stay low. So we'll do that Apana Vayu breathing technique in this pose. So inhale, feel the breath draw down the crown of the head, right to the navel. Exhale, press it down through the legs off the mat. Again, inhale, crown of the head, draw the breath down. Exhale, down the hips, down the legs. Good, 2 more breaths. Inhale. Right up to that edge of discomfort. Just keeping that strong legs, strong core. Warrior face. Love it. Bend an inch deeper. Straighten out that front leg. Turn the palm, reverse triangle. And then reach forward, triangle pose. Right hand down to the shin or on the floor. Left arm to sky. Good. Press a lot more weight into that ball, the big toe mound of the right foot. And I like a little micro bend in the front knee. That just protects the knee joint. But we do want to keep that right hip wrapping under. Left rib cage spins back just a little bit. Keep breathing. Good. 1 more breath. Broaden through the collarbones. Good. Go ahead and look down. We'll windmill that left hand down to the mat. Come up onto the ball of the back toes. Pop the left foot up just a few inches. Straighten out the right leg. Inhale, flat back, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold over that right thigh. So deep hamstring stretch. Keep the weight in that big toe mound of the right foot. Good. Rebend the front leg. You may need to pop back the back foot a little bit. Plant the palms, step back, plank. Clear the energy with a vinyasa or choose to skip it, which is what I'm going to do. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Cleanse it out. And when you're ready, join the feet together. Left leg to the sky. Lift it up. Turn the toes. Bend the knee. Heel to bum. Feel that right hip crease. Pin back just a little bit. Exhale. Knee to chest. Step the left foot all the way to the front of the mat. Back heel will spin down. Left hand. Left forearm to thigh. Right hand spins the rib cage. Side angle pose. Right arm up. Turn the palm, lengthen it over the ear. Good. Feel that left hip crease continue to wrap under so the kneecap points directly forward. And that right thigh likes to go weak a little bit. Can we sharpen that right thigh bone as we're spinning and offering the heart straight up to the sky? How's the breath? Nice. Look down. Press into the feet. Inhale, warrior 2. Come all the way up. Stay low in that front knee. Gazing right over the left fingertips. And again, if you want to take that Apana Vayu breath, imagine that breath going down the crown of the head, pressing out on the exhale down the legs. So when the world gets intense, we want to be able to handle it, not get all flustered, not get pulled in too many directions. Just trying to stay as grounded as we can. 2 more breaths. All right, bend an inch deeper. And then straighten out that leg. Turn the palm, reverse triangle. And reach forward, left hand down, right arm up, triangle pose. Big toe mound down of the left foot, really that's your anchor in this pose. Little micro bend in the front knee. Keep that left hip wrapping under. Good, left rib cage spinning back just a little bit, stacking the shoulders. Nice, everyone. 3 more breaths. Even in this pose, can we lift the front of the hips just a little bit? Lower bellies in. Good, and then look down, windmill the hands back down to the mat, come up onto the ball of the back toes. Maybe pop that back foot in a little bit, straighten out the left leg, inhale, lift the chest, exhale, deep hamstring stretch all the way down, folding down over the left thigh. Last 2 breaths. Good, rebend the front knee, step forward all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold on down, chair pose just for a breath. Drop the hips, lift the arms. Root to rise, inhale, stand all the way up. Hands to heart center. Good, we'll work on a little balance. Hands to hips. We'll do the right leg first, so lift the right knee all the way up to the sky. Find a little focus, something in front of you. You can keep the knee bent and just grab a hold of that knee. Or you could take your peace fingers, hook a hold of the big toe so the elbow's on the inside of the knee. Like stay lifted in the chest. Maybe start to straighten that leg, any amount. Good. Not easy. We were doing this right on the back in the beginning. And then slowly start to take the leg out to the side as the left hand comes out to the side. And if you fall out, just fall back in. Inhale, bring the knee to center. Keep the leg lifted, lift the arms. 3, straighten that leg. 2, and 1, let it go. Woo! Shake out that standing leg. A lot of outer hip, lot of hip stuff in this. All right, join the feet, hands to hips, other side. Find your drishti, that little focus. All right, when you're ready, lift that left knee up. You can grab a hold of the shin or take your peace finger, hook a hold of the big toe. Take your time getting into this shape. The side may be completely different. Try not to look down because you'll go down. Look straight ahead. Good, and then any amount, start to straighten that leg. Nice work, everyone. Woo! Tipping over. All right. And then very slowly take that left leg out to the side as the right hand comes out. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. Inhale, leg to center. Straighten out the leg if it's bent. Inhale, arms up. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Woo, nice. Shake it out. Grab some water if you need it. All right, chair pose. Utkatasana. Drop the hips, lift the arms. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Walk the feet back about a foot. Bend the knees, plant the hands down. So we'll move into a crow pose. Join the heels together. And then start to bend the elbows and see if we can bring the knees right up towards the triceps and look towards the front of the mat. And then maybe one heel to bum, maybe other heel to bum, maybe both heels to bum. And then if you want to shoot back, maybe land in chaturanga, go through a vinyasa, or meet in down dog. We'll have the chance to do this again. So take a deep breath in, reach the hips back, look forward, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Step back just about a couple inches. We'll go into crow pose again. So go ahead and plant the palms, bend the knees, and then separate the feet, bring the heels together. And then we'll spread the fingers wide, shift a little forward, almost like you're gonna tip forward. Bring the elbow or bring the knees as high up as you can on the triceps. And then keep leaning forward so you become light on the back legs. Maybe one heel to bum, maybe both heels to bum. Hard to teach that pose and do it. Good. And then let it go. And take a squat. So squat on down. Separate the knees. Bring the palms right to your heart. Press the knees open, lift the chest. So Malasana. Right hand to heart, left hand to sky, lift it up. And then come on back to center, left hand to heart, right hand up. And then exhale, let it go, sit on down. Both toes, Navasana. Lift the legs, lift the shins, lift the chest. Arms straight out in front of you, or you can grab the backs of the thighs. A little more challenging, straighten the legs. We'll move into Ardha Navasana, so low boat, lower half, or all the way to, or low halfway down. Inhale, come up, high boat. Exhale, Ardha. Inhale, high. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, come up, high boat. Good, one more time. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, reach it up, high boat. And then lower all the way down. Good, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Feel that connection with self. Feel your breath moving. We're alive. Good, go ahead and bend the knees. Bridge pose, feet are about hip distance. Take the hands alongside the hips and then press into the hips or press into the feet, lift the hips. Roll the shoulders under and then maybe you can interlace. If you're interlacing, keep the shoulders rolling under. And then lower all the way down. Bring the feet as wide as the mat. Windshield wiper the legs side to side. Good. Come on back to center. Rock up to a seat. And then we'll make our way back to a downward facing dog. So hands can come forward and then you can step back. If you want to throw in a vinyasa, feel free, play around. And then go ahead and meet in down dog. Good, right leg to sky, lift it up. Exhale, step the right foot all the way to the right thumb. Lower the back knee down. Ardha Hanumanasana, untuck the toes, straighten out that right leg, flex the feet. So half split. We'll get a chance to move into full split. Don't you worry. Johnny, I know you're itching to get into that pose. All right, rebend that right knee. Pull the chest forward, sink the hips down low. And then straighten out that right leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Feel free to stay in half split. If you're going into full splits, be really mindful. Start to walk that front heel forward, back legs going back. Maybe come up onto your fingertips, and nice and easy. We don't want to pull anything. And then flex the right toes. Good. Keep the breath going. For those of you at home, if you have a block or something, I recommend wedging that block underneath that right thigh. That'll just get a little bit more support. Good. 2 more breaths. Keep lifting the heart. And then slowly make your way out. Yeah, exactly like that, Robert. Yeah. And then you can bend that front knee, charge up the left thigh, step back, plank pose, downward facing dog. Take the feet as wide as the mat, little hip sways side to side. And then join the feet back to hips distance, other side, left leg to the sky, and then step the foot all the way to the front of the mat. Lower the back knee down, untuck the back toes, straighten out that left leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Flex the toes, folding over that left thigh. Thank God for this wind right now. It's nice. Good, and then rebend that left knee, sink the hips down, look forward, chest lifts. Good, and then straighten out that left leg again, Ardha Hanumanasana. Feel free to stay here or slowly, this side may be different. Make your way into full splits. If you have that block, wedge the block right under that left thigh. Go on any level. And keep the chest upright, keep flexing those left toes. And look back at the back toes. Make sure that inner thigh is spiraling back. Put it up one more level. Yeah, so, Is that better? Good, 2 more breaths. And then slowly make your way out. You can step the foot back, take a child's pose. Join the big toes, separate the knees, sink the hips down toward the heels. And the hands can rest forward, they can rest next to your ankles, or you can stack forearms right under the crown of the head. And imagine a sandbag right at your lower back, just making the hips a little heavier. Find that little pressure point right at the third eye and just let everything soften. Good, and then walk the hands forward if they're not already. Come up onto all fours. We'll swing the legs around. The legs straighten out in front. Give the legs a little shake if you need to. Sit up nice and tall. Janu Shirshasana. Right knee into the chest. Revolve the leg out to the side. Sole of that right foot will go on the left inner thigh. Flex the left toes. Inhale, arms up. Take a little twist towards that left leg and then fold on down, catching anything you can grab. We'll inhale, lengthen the spine one more time. Keep a nice long spine as you fold all the way down. So slowing down now, shifting gears. Feel free to go back to that Apana Vayu breathing technique. Feel that breath move in through the crown of the head. Exhale, press the breath down. So just imagining the breath, using your imagination here, like there's a stream of water dripping from the crown of the head, and then pressing it all the way down, out the hips, out the legs. Feel that wind on your face. 2 more breaths. Good. Slowly come up with a long spine. Grab underneath that right knee. Help the knee up. We'll take that right leg over the left thigh. Right hand grabs around the shin, or you can hook your elbow, left hand behind the back. Inhale, lift the chest. Feel the back body move into the front body, and then twist over to the left. Slowly unwind. And then uncross the legs, straighten the legs out, give them a little shake if you need to. Other side, left knee in, revolve the leg, Janu Shirshasana. Flex the right toes, inhale, arms up, take a little twist and fold on down, catching something. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, nice long spine as you fold all the way down. Good, keep the breath going. See if we can make the exhalations a little bit longer than the inhales. Notice where the mind's at. 5 more breaths. Inhaling through the crown of the head. Long exhale, make it last. Press the breath down, even off your mat. And then with a nice long spine, come all the way up. Grab underneath that left knee, help it to center. And then we'll take the left knee over the right leg. And then we'll take a twist. Right hand behind the back, catch a hold around that leg. Or, excuse me, left hand behind the back. Oh, I'm right? Oh, I am right. Oh, okay. And then lift the chest. Okay. All right. All right, feel the back body move into the front body. Keep lifting the chest. Exhale to twist a little more. And then slowly unwind, straighten out the legs. Give the legs a little shake. Take the legs wide apart. Feel free to turn to one side if you need to. Take a wide forward fold. So flex the toes, root the sit bones down, and then any amount, start to walk the hands forward. Feel free to come up onto your elbows, maybe stack forearms if you have a block under the crown of the head. Slowly come up just a little bit. Go ahead and walk the hands over to that right leg. You can take that right hand on the inside of the shin or catch a hold of the foot. Left hand, take it to the rib cage. Spin the rib cage towards the sky. Left arm up. Turn the palm, lengthen it over the ear. And keep the chest twisting to the sky. Left hip is staying heavy. Slowly come all the way up. Ooh, take a moment. Feel that. Other side. Left hand down to the inside of the shin or catch the foot. Right hand spins the rib cage, right arm up. Turn the palm, lengthen it over the ear. And keep the chest twisting. Right hip is heavy. Two more breaths. Keep breathing into that right lower back. Inhale, come all the way up. Ooh, hands to thighs. Yeah, feel that. Grab underneath the knees. Help the knees center. And then we'll take both feet in front of us. Take the hands behind the back. Take the right ankle over the left knee. This will be a deep hip opener. If this is too deep for you, feel free to lay on your back and do thread the needle instead. So we want to flex the right toes wherever you're at, then press into the hands and see if we can lift the chest. Good, and then any amount, if you want to take it a bit further, start to lift the rear end and walk it a little towards that left heel. Who says rear end anymore? Oh, I guess I did today. All right. Keep rolling the shoulders back. You can lower that, your rear end down on the mat there, Robert. Yeah, get on that cushy seat. 3 more breaths. And then slowly, if you want to make your way out, maybe walk the hands back and then scooch the rear end back towards the hands. And then straighten everything out. Give the legs a little shake if you need to. And then other side, bend the knees, hands behind the back. And then left ankle, cross it over the right knee. Flex those left toes. Lift the chest. Maybe walk the hands back towards the hips. And then give your body a chance to settle into this shape. And then if you want to take it a bit further, you know what to do. Feel free to close the eyes. Send the breath to that left hip. Alright, slowly make your way out of the pose. You can walk the hands back a little bit, shift the hips back, uncross the legs, maybe straighten them out. Give a little shake. Alright, bend the knees, roll on down, flat on your back. And once you land, hug both knees into the chest. We'll take a final twist. Right knee stays in, left leg extended out. Right arm out to the side. Cut the knee across the body to the left. Take your twist. Deep breath in here. Open the mouth. Let it go. Good. Inhale the knee all the way back to center. Switch it up. Left knee in, right leg out. Left arm out to the side. Take your twist. Cut the knee across the body. Deep breath in. Open the mouth. Exhale. Inhale the knees all the way back to center. Both knees into the chest. Final happy baby. Grab the outer edges of the feet or behind the knees. Maybe a little rock side to side. And then join the knees together. Wrap your hands around the shins. Curl up into a tight little ball. Deep breath in. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then exhale, release it into Shavasana. Straighten everything out. Get as comfortable as you possibly can. Take up some space. Give yourself permission. Arms rest anywhere they'd like. Just allow the palms to spin up so you can just soak in all this beautiful energy you just cultivated. So feeling the entire body melt into the earth. Feeling the bones start to get heavy, falling away from this moment. Just releasing anything that you might still be holding on to or gripping. And just letting everything go. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to come out, slowly start to bring a little bit of movement back into the body. Start deepening the breath. You want to give yourself a final stretch. Go ahead, reach the arms up and overhead. Join the feet together. Deep breath in, stretch it out. And take your time getting up. Slowly bend the knees, roll off to your right side. Hang out in the fetal position just for a second. And when you're ready, you can use that left hand to push yourself up to any comfortable seat. Keep the eyes closed. We'll just finish in a short seated meditation. So any comfortable seat, you can keep the eyes closed if you're comfortable. Allow the palms to face down today. just feeling that grounding energy, noticing the shifts, maybe going back to that intention if you set one at the beginning of class, see if it still resonates. It may have changed now that we've moved some energy around, stuck energy in the body. So when things get tough, when all sorts of things get thrown our way, it's so important to keep this grounding state of being, this calming nervous system, this calming energy, so we don't get too neurotic. On your next inhalation, sweep the arms up and overhead, gather it all up, touch the palms, hands to heart center. Lower the mind down toward the fingertips. May we all be at peace. May our hearts remain open. May we know the beauty of our own true nature. May we be healed and a source of healing in this world. Namaste, everyone. Great work. Great work. If you haven't already, donate please to urbanyoga.org. We just are so generous and grateful to be here. Check out our schedule. What else? It's always the same spiel. So YouTube channel, hit us up, and thank you. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Drink lots of water.